The thing that the women always say is they knit for their children, and what's most important to them is their children can go to school.
The Bolivian women were originally in mining families, but they were left in a bind when the tin market crashed, and many ended up on the streets.
The Minko Cooperative was originally formed through a project with Save the Children Canada. And these were women who had been relocated into the city of Cochabamba, Bolivia. You know, on the streets they could sell candy or secondhand clothes or wildflowers, that kind of thing. Save the Children have the belief that if you save the mom, you save the kids.
The Minka volunteers in Lake Country decided to help these women. Edward Sawatsky went to the South American country in 2002 to see if the cooperative was making a difference. And it was. Now the women have a roof over their heads.
So they live in pretty simple conditions, many of the women. Some of the women now intergenerationally, their children have been able to stay in school, have gone on. We have some who have actually graduated now from university, which is in one generation a huge change.
The women knit for 8 hours a day, and it takes them about 3 weeks to make one garment.
Most of the people I know who knit, you know, you have the pattern and you're counting stitches and it's in their head. They look at something I send them, they kind of draw up some sketches. It's amazing to watch them, and they knit all day long, everywhere. If I'm riding a bus with them, they're knitting. If they're with their children, they're knitting.
The products are knitted from Peruvian cotton, modeled by Nori on the left, and alpaca, with Bev wearing a similar pattern.
The quality of the knitting has become amazing. These are probably some of the best knitters you would find anywhere. And they knit in high quality alpaca, very different than what you'd find in the marketplace in South America, and Peruvian pima cotton, which is the Cadillac of cotton. It's a long fiber. It's not a soft, short fiber like our North American cotton ball from the southern states, or Indian cotton, which is very soft and limp. It's very crisp, has a high silky sheen to it.
Since 2002, $750,000 has been raised for the Bolivian Cooperative through sales in Lake Country, Edmonton, and Calgary. Last year, the Lake Country sale raised $20,000 in just 4 hours. There will be similar product for sale this year, along with some new clothes ranging in price from $35 to $250.
These are all the alpaca colors, so you can, it's amazing the differences that you can have. And the same thing with Pima, there's a variety of different colors. People can custom order if they say saw this mauve sweater and said, that's the sweater I want, but I want it in a different size and a different color. We could order it and it would be back in about 90 days.
About 30 Minka volunteers help out with the sale. You can find out more about the sale and the product by visiting minkasweaters.com.